Got him. Ooh! Ooh! And Grabby brings it down with the DDT. Ooh, we got him! Ooh, he's in the water!
You want some Danny's clams? Want a little flippity flop clam?
He's a little hungry, Johan.
He's a little hungry.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Iguana people.
What's up, people? My people, how you doing? Before we start this video, let me just introduce myself. I'm Johan Sunset. That's Ali behind me. We're going to be doing a little bit something today. It's a little different than normal. I guess we've been up in North Florida here, I guess, up in Crystal River. Crystal River, I guess, you know, looking around and you know, just checking out the area. Got a lot of these natural springs out. Because as you know, Johan's getting back into the aquatics thing. And anyway, this town brings back a lot of memories for me. You know, I used to live here many years ago, started my aquacultural stuff here. Had, you know, many great years here. You know, I worked in a place here. This place here is called Dan's Clam Stand. It's a great place to eat, guys. I used to work here personally. Great place to work. Guys, the owner's name is Dan, obviously. He does a great variety of food from New England. He doesn't know that I'm coming today, but you know, we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna go try and have a nice meal here and see what's going on. If you ever want to have some of the lobsters that he flies them in every day. So before we head out, you know, and start looking around in the general area, we're going to be hitting Crystal River today, Homosassa Springs, just to check things out, man. We're gonna have a great day. Stick by, and thanks for coming to this video. Now would be a great time to subscribe, like, and comment. Don't forget to hit that little bell. So, as you can tell, look at the crowd. Look at the crowds in the place. Look at all the cars.
Look at all the cars, Johan.
Yeah, there's a lot. And it's such a little place. I remember Dan starting in a place up in Inglis, Florida. Some of the stuff was awesome. You know, he said, he always used to tell me, Chef, he says, if you ever want to keep a place, he said, make it small, keep it small. He said, get yourself a little clam stand on the side of the road, man, you'll do good. I thought he was crazy, but now look at him, man. I come back here after 20 years later, and I'm still looking at the guy, and he's still doing it. He's still killing it. Kudos, Danny. You can tell this place is really set back pretty nicely. It's got all kinds of fast-paced action. The food looks good. Look at the concept of the decor. Everything just looks so nice. So, got my guy back there, Dan. He doesn't know I'm here yet, but I'm sure we're gonna do that. So we're gonna be checking this place out, and we want to get a place, all right? We'll get a place to eat. Let's have a seat. Thanks. I'm doing a video on your place, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How you doing, Chef?
I'm doing good, Dan. I just figured I had to come up here. We're doing some fishing over here in that Crystal River, and I figured I'd tell my public where I used to work, and I come down here to have something to eat. So I wanted to come talk to you.
Aw, even the dog's coming in for some seafood. He wants to get some of Dan's clams. He's just wagging his tail.
He's a good little dog, Johan.
He's having to be here. He wants some Danny's clams. Want a little flippity flop clam?
He's a little hungry, Johan.
He's a little hungry.
He just eats.
He wants some clams.
Just eat it.
Just eating it up.
Just jam out with the clam out.
He's just G'ing out with his clam out. Yes, he's doing that. Yes, he is. I want some clams.
So look at this. This chef. So look at this menu. This menu is awesome, and he's got lobster rolls. He's got all kinds of stuff here, guys. You know, if you're ever in Crystal River or Homosassa Springs, this would be the place to check out. 20 years ago, I used to work for this guy, and I tell you what, and it's nothing has changed on the menu. It's been the same for 20 years. So this is awesome. So they got New England clam chowder. They got lobster rolls. They got, of course, they got burgers for like $10. You know.
Very nice, Johan.
Yeah, it's real good. And they got cold beer, so you can't beat that. Dan always said, and if you can't have 32 degrees in here, you can't have it nowhere.
Take that sip, Johan.
You want the basket?
Take the whole belly clam fries.
What's your two sides?
What do you have?
We have coleslaw, fries, hush puppies,
I'll
corn
take
gravies.
coleslaw and hush puppies,
You
please.
got it. You want tartar or cocktail?
Tartar, please. We're on YouTube Live right now.
All right.
We've been together here, I guess, about 20 years. I used to work for you, so I figured I'd take him up here while we're out in Crystal River. I'm showing him new spots out there, because they have some problems with some invasives there too. So we come down and I said, well, let's go to have dance. So there he is. This is the original man.
All right.
Dan, you're selling now, huh?
Yeah, time to retire.
Where are you gonna go to? You're gonna pick up
Stick around.
You're gonna go crazy not making them hamburgers, Dan. I gotta say it. I'm really happy to come back.
Thank you.
And at least to be.
You were the best when you worked for me.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that,
I love
Dan.
the food, man.
I'll tell you, do you see some of the old folks like the Lambs? Do they still come here too and all that?
I don't see them too often.
No, huh? I tell you,
I see Violet. And,
yeah, huh?
yeah.
I still practice some of the dishes that you make, like the whole belly clams. I ordered them today, by the way. The whole belly clams are always good here, always good. And I tell you, I hope
Kind of
that
small when they're good.
yeah, but I hope that the next guy is going to continue the trade.
Yeah, he's out. He stepped out for a little bit. But if he was here, I'd like to have him meet you.
Yeah, we'll close off with him if he comes in.
He's running around. He'll probably be back home in a little while.
That's cool. Dan, I'm really happy to at least eat as you were leaving. You understand? So that's a big thing for me. I'm really happy to be
End
here.
of a story. It's the end of a story.
Well, you know what? It's just the beginning, my friend.
Yeah.
Remember you used to tell me? Get a little place, you can keep it forever, and then when you're done, you can just go and enjoy life at the end of the day. Look at you. You kept the same concept. Small concept, and look at you. You look fabulous. You look great then.
But one thing I did do is I put down the bottle.
That's it.
And that really helped me a lot.
Well, that's a good thing. That's
Some
all.
people it's not a problem. To
Right.
me it was.
Well,
One was too many and 24 weren't enough. And I tell you what, I feel totally blessed because of that. So,
well, you're always blessed anyway, Dan. I tell you what, you gave me a lot of inspiration in life. You really did.
you gave me some too.
Yeah, I appreciate everything that you ever done for me. You know what I'm saying? So, on that note, I'm going to enjoy your food. The rest of my fans on my YouTube channel are going to enjoy the food.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going to go through it. And we'll catch you in a little bit, Dan.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And I think here comes the food now. Look at this. Look at this, man. These whole belly clams, guys. These are beautiful, man. Oh, and he's got a lobster roll.
Look how delicious it looks, Johan. Look, it's saying hello, Johan.
It is saying hello, isn't it?
Look at that head.
Yeah, look at these guys, man. Really, really nice. So, well, let's sit back and we'll enjoy this, guys, and we'll tell you how it is in a minute. Hello, guys. These guys are sick ones.
Very nice, Johan.
Yep. That means that they're real happy. They're also always hungry, too. That albino catfish back there.
Ooh, look at it, Johan.
Yeah, he's pretty big. So guys, look what they do is they have their lobsters. Lobsters come in from Maine every day. You come in and they put them in here. And what the people do is they pick these out. And Dan used to have a strict rule on them all the time. When they come in, they're always first in, first out. So just take a look at these guys. And the water is absolutely chilled to keep them in their native temperature from where they come from up in Boston. You know. So anyway, we had a great meal here, and if any of you guys are ever in the Crystal River area, this is the place you got to check. Dan is now going to be retired, is what he told us, and somebody else is going to be taking over. But he's been working here. He's been working here just to get things going, so the new owner can do everything consistently. So what they're going to do because I guess they're doing the transition with the new owners. But you know, Dan has been working here probably over 28, 30 years. I worked here when I was like 20 years old.
It's a long time,
And I'm
Johan.
I'm 60. In January, I'll be 60. So guys, this is the place to come. They got anything that you want, fresh fish. If you bring your own fish in here, they'll cook it. Well, that's what they used to do when I was working for them. But I'm sure that they'll do it now.
Dan, he's up there changing the light bulb. He's the Rocket Man. Dan the Rocket Man. Wait. What are we doing here? Up. It's too windy in here.
I was just telling him today, I was telling my public, I said that you hadn't sold the place, and I guess you're here teaching the new owner on how to keep everything consistent. That's one of the things that Dan was a stickler of. He wanted to make sure that first in, first out. He wanted to make sure all his burgers were pressed in a certain way. I'm sure that they do it the same way today. And like I said, when all of the lobsters come in, it's always the ones that are old that come out, the new ones go in. Everything is rotating correctly, and Dan was always like that. And you'll always find that today, even coming here today, 20-something years later, some of the best food that I've had. And you know, and like I said, he's going to probably show the next owner, you know, on how to keep consistently. That coleslaw that I had today tasted just like it did 20-something years ago, if not better.
Thank you.
If not better, Dan.
Thank you.
And on that note, I'll tell you, I'm going to close off this video, and I just want to wish you all the luck. And I'm actually feeling privileged right now to come to your last, you know, your last ride.
Thank you.
I feel as though that this was meant to go, you know, to come here and say goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know, and I just wish the best. You still got the place in Homosassa too? Or
Sold that last November.
sold that? So is the guy going to keep the same name, or
Yes,
is it?
keep the name.
Good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So guys, if you like this video, and all my other YouTubers out there, you know who you are, Blue Gabe, Kelly Young. If you're all out there, put a comment down below. Come and see, because you guys are always scalloping here in Crystal River.
Thank you. This is my wife, Patty.
Patty.
The hamburger Patty, not
Hamburger
Krabby.
Patty.
Not Krabby Patty.
Not Krabby Patty. But you know, years ago, guys, years ago, Dan used to let people bring in their own fish. I don't know if they do that now, but he used to let the fishermen come in and bring their own fish. We used to cook it for them. Do you still do that? Do they still do
Yes, we have hook and cook.
that? Hook and cook. So it's kind of like our catch, cook, and clean. Dan, I'm going to give you my station number. Okay, that's we're in Sunset Aquatics there. Check it out. You'll see a video on there. And what's the new owner's name?
His name is Justin Maramontes.
Okay.
Justin Maramontes.
Yeah. So, and it's going to be the same name, guys. So, listen. Like I said, all you guys that come up here and scallop in the YouTube business, come up and try this place,
So
man.
nothing scares you, Chef, huh?
No, nothing scares me at all.
I can see the iguana people.
That's it.
Iguanas and
We do everything. We do everything. Pythons, raccoons, you name it. We're all over the state. So
that's a
it.
great business.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's a real good business.
You're helping people.
We're helping people. We do a lot of work for free for people that can't afford it as well. You know, like we hit a lot of the government housings. You know, down in South Florida, it's crazy. They're running around like rats down there. And people are eating them. The iguana is delicious. It tastes better than chicken. I mean, if I'd have known that I was actually going to come here, I'd have brought you some to cook it, because it's really good. Hey, you know the chef can make anything. You know what I'm saying?
Geico on a plate.
That's a good one. Geico on a plate. Listen, guys, thanks for coming to this video. Hit them comments down below. It'd be a great time to subscribe to my channel. And today, we just made the 5,000 mark, guys. I appreciate it. Everything and all the subscribers that we got. All you new people in Germany and France. Peace, man. We'll see you out there. Say goodbye, Alex. Bye.